What was the first thought that went through your head when they gave you the call to come back in this epic storyline?
The first thought was me. They sure they called the right person? But you know what, man? It's just really been an honor. I have to pinch myself every day, and I'm thankful.
You said that you might rap or sing.
Me and you sing?
I could sing too.
All right, well.
Okay, so we've got some topics. Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Are setting tonight the FedEx Forum. It's Friday night, and now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for him.
And the improvement he's shown as a passer is really noticeable. He's developed a much better understanding of how to spread the basketball around and how to keep the offense clicking. And he's a much better player because of it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then it's the kid. Then it's Magician. And it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Vucevic is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Johnson, and it's Baldwin in at the 3. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like it. Jackson misses. Right side, Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Los Angeles. Poked away. Clock at 4. Releases. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter, just over a minute played. Miracle Man, the pass to Wilson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Down low. And Johnson with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Tyler, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Stripped away. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Leonard with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. On up the court. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Los Angeles. And Vucevic kicks to Morant. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Both teams will make substitutions. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Clark. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Rain man checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Madsen. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know how this goes, Clark. Some guys check the standings every morning. Others won't look at it at all. They'll try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, you know, we were struggling as a team during my time in the NBA with the Pacers, so I wasn't doing too much standing watching. But for those guys that are thinking about it, it varies. Individuals look at it differently. I would be a guy who wouldn't want to see it all the time. That's like getting on the scale every day. That wouldn't serve me too well.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cox. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Gary. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Cox, the pass to Baldwin. To the paint. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And Memphis making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
Clark with a wide open look. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. A look at. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Cowboy. Thunder is out there with Rain Man. Then there's the Professor. And it's money in it, small forward. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for the Professor. Magician comes in for money. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment." And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Passes it to Clark. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's the Monster and the powerful one-handed slam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies, they come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And there it is for him. 6 points for Johnson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Wilson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Morant. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Baldwin, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Second team foul. Checking in.
There's Jackson with the 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Los Angeles leading by 20. Tyler, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tyler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Thunder's checked in for Miracle Man. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Takes the three. And again, Memphis no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You gotta like what the kid has done in this game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Rain Man subbed in for Leonard. Here's Johnson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And giving up some inches in.
Oh, what a finish!
My goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Jackson. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town.
Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
It's deflected.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:10 left to play in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they're running. Here's Money. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That's tipped. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Johnson. Thompson with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Clark. Got a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
There's the three. The shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And guys for Los Angeles. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they just outran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Jackson is out there with Baldwin, and it's Vucevic. Then there's John Morant, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Jackson trying to break free, but they get it back. Johnson can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the foul called on. Thunder. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. The Monsters checked in for the Professor. Magician comes in for money. And it's Leonard in for Thunder. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 12 points for Johnson.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. They get it again. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Jackson misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Baldwin the pass to Morant. Here's Baldwin. No good from the low block. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Johnson can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
To the inside, Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Down low, it's deflected. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Madsen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rebound by Tyler.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Grizzlies shooting only 21% from the field so far. There's the feed to Jackson. Pass to Cox. From past the arc. Another shot. It's deflected.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Picked off in midair. .122 left in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And then for Los Angeles, Money's checked in for Wilson. Rain Man comes in for Leonard. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Here's Cox. And again, Memphis no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
They get it back. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Cox. No good off the back of the rim.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
A nice shot by Tyler.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Morant passes to Manson. They swipe it. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. From the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll... We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got the Professor. ABC is out there with Money, and it's Rain Man, and it's Thunder in at the one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Cox. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
To the middle, here's ABC, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here's the fast break. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
DeRozan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And many have criticized DeRozan in the past for not being as aggressive with the three-point shot. But I think that's only because he's a guy at that wing position that's kind of a throwback, an old school player, if you will.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Greg. I mean, he wanted to shoot the three because people were trying to encourage him to do so, but his strength is his mid-range game, and it is old school. It's a bit back to the future, but it's reliable and it's effective for him.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Five on the clock. Another steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Rain Man's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Cox, the pass to DeRozan, and that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And that one, good.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down from there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
And it very well should. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see anything better than that tonight.
Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. It's stolen. Here we go, all alone.
Oh, yeah!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been effective.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Pass to Watson. The dish to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And Harris lays it up and in.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Off the inbound, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning? As that.
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Miracle Man.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates. Oh!
Oh! And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
No good on the second free throw. And Los Angeles guys shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's...
Oh, my goodness! That is breathtaking.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Leonard attacking, deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. 2 points, that one goes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Tyler, he's checked in for ABC.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go, is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And so they foul intentionally. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Tyler lays it up off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
That's good from DeRozan.
At the line for your Grizzlies,
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable.
Oh,
that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
He's off on the second. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man, and it goes down 2 points. Miracle Man's got 34 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
That free throw missing.
shooting for Memphis, Orlando Hughes. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And an intentional foul right there. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Memphis, Orlando Hughes.
And he's good on the second. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so they foul intentionally. The first one falls.
Shooting for Memphis.
Good on both. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh,
Goodness. Mercy, mercy me.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Miracle Man, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Miracle Man. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Number 1.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
That one is off.
Shooting for Memphis, Orlando.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Miracle Man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Orlando.
That one is no good. Passes it to Miracle Man. Nice D from DeRozan. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up for Greg.